And a happy new year. Anyone have a happy new year before? Thank you. Very that. And like I said last episode, like, it's the holidays, you know what I'm saying? And we have the neighbors coming through the neighborhood for the holidays. The girls are home for the holidays.
And thank y'all so much for having me.
Thank you for coming, my love.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I mean, we were already kind of king before, but it's like, it's giving shit was really serendipitous. Like, what's the deal
it was
about?
actually really crazy. So I was just telling them, he mentioned y'all when I already knew I was coming to LA. And I was like, they usually have their friends. I don't want to bother y'all. And then 2 days, but it's just.
But I feel you, but none.
But
right.
And it's giving like, you're kind of already in our Barbie land. So it's like, if you're in our Barbie land, then you might as well just be like, hey.
Yeah, well, I bought a timeshare in the dream house.
No,
for
very,
sure.
Very that.
But yeah, not 2 days later, he texts me middle of the night. He's like, bitch, guess who I just fucking ran into? And in my head, I knew, I was like, there's no way. He sends me the picture. I'm like, I guess I'm divinely protected. Like, whatever.
And because we were cutting up. And the energy was right.
Yeah, and so
I'm like, shout out.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, when we get a couch cam, it's over. Like, all y'all bitches gonna be on the couch beat, bitch. Like, don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
Don't get too comfortable, sweetheart.
Comfortable.
Like, at all.
Yeah.
But we're happy to have you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Like an icon, a legend, truly.
Thank you.
Like, you are that girl.
Thank you.
Yes.
You would not believe what talking your shit can do for you. I guess
No,
y'all would
real
know.
bad.
Y'all would know.
Right.
Well, yes, kind of. Yes. I'm like, how is that like? And I'm genuinely asking. Like, we ain't even trying to sit here like fucking Vogue 73 questions or nothing. But I'm genuinely curious. Like, how has that been for you though? Like,
I mean, you would think that there's like more of a story, but I will literally post 2 videos, record a podcast episode, and then sit in my room for 12 hours.
And that's really the tea.
but that's how you want to do it now?
It's fine. I don't put makeup on like 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And it's whatever. I love the fact that I can make money doing that is actually kind of disgusting.
No, it is kind of.
Yeah.
No, and you're
Girl,
on some real
talking to the CEOs. We're like, y'all. Okay.
No, like,
Thank you.
Oh, y'all rock with this? Okay, cool. No, for sure. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just so interested because like we've talked a lot about on the pod about like our experience of just like ending up here and then just being like so grateful and like, whoa, this is like crazy. But I am really curious, like for the girlies, especially like TikTok and like how like. What's the tea? Like, what's the story of it all?
Yeah, well, they've been talking about the TikTok ban for like years, and then they're like, we're serious now. But again, it's like it takes 4 minutes out of my day to post a TikTok. So they said it, and I was like, that's kind of fair. It's kind of like a scam.
Like, if you like to do it, like if you just like pulled up one day and you're like, my love, like I was gonna be saying this anyway, then it's like, you know?
No, and it's definitely about the love of the game, but now it's like I have to go to YouTube.
Girl,
and make a 20-minute video.
I guess.
Well, you could go on YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels if you literally want to get.
Are people watching YouTube Shorts?
Slurred.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Here's
like this is the real fucking tea about YouTube Shorts. Like, girl, like, okay, on IG Reels, like sometimes it hits a little, you like hit a little like pothole, and then all of a sudden, like every fucked up person with no teeth, like, is talking shit to me, and I'm like
crazy mode.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And then they put like literally John 3:16 in their bio, and I'm like, don't bring John, don't bring Jesus, don't bring no
or the
one
number
into
3,
this.
really, like, girl,
girl, enough.
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts, mama. Don't even read those. Like,
go ahead and turn the comments off. On
just turn them off.
Yeah.
Just turn them off because, like, girl, one of my friends be posting like she like started on YouTube and they were like really pushing like YouTube Shorts boots. So she like started posting just pretty much just all the content she was posting on TikTok, like shorts to just like gain access to a new audience. Girl, they were coming for her for what? Like for nada.
John 3:16, but you're disgusting. You're despicable.
They don't know. They don't know God. No, they don't.
It's kind of like one of those things where you balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Like you really just gotta hit.
No, like those people literally like Mountain Dew battery acid piss coming out they shit. Like
it is crazy. No, it is crazy. Like I'm a little, we gonna see.
But we gonna see. I mean, YouTube though, I will say, like everyone who's found us through YouTube,
that's gang.
I will say they loyal.
Yeah, no, we love you. I mean, I don't know about you, and I'm like, and we're gonna learn more about each other type shit. But like, were you a YouTube baby though?
I was like, do y'all remember like Grace Helbig and that whole generation?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I did that. And then they were like, we're done. And I was like, okay, I'm done too.
Wow,
and
right.
truly never went back to YouTube.
And that's real.
And
No,
I've
you're
tried
real
to
for that.
explore it now. I have no fucking idea what is going on over there anymore.
Well, it's hard. I feel like also when like we're all like everyone's age. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I feel like it's like that weird age where it's like I be on YouTube like, damn, like that's my friend on
Yeah.
YouTube, you know?
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Like when we were kids, I feel like I used to be like, oh my god, like I Justine, like whoa, and now I'm like, wait, like hello, so I Justine at Traders, like hey, like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
Coworker.
Very,
Yeah.
Co-worker.
very.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's gang, but like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just really lazy with it constantly. And TikTok worked so well. Like getting me to do the podcast I might as well have been pulling limbs off.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's the honest truth. And if my audience is seeing this, I'm so sorry. I do love doing it. But for a minute, I was like, the thought of setting up a microphone and working for more than 10 minutes, despicable.
real.
No, and you're real, and you're real.
Yeah.
And you're real.
Yes.
And
And,
you're real.
like I've
And that's
never
honest.
dreamt of labor a day in my life.
Very.
You know what I mean? Like
No, like down
that's
with the
just
system.
is what it is. Like I just do the absolute like bare minimum to just like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But obviously, once you get into it, it's actually really fun.
Yes.
And I think particularly like
Yeah, no. Of
long
course,
form
of course.
content, the audience is smaller, but it's so much more loyal.
Yeah.
And people like really give a fuck. Because I can tell
Mm.
on TikTok, people will listen to the first 4 words I say. And if they laugh, like, she's my queen. If they don't, fuck this bitch. And it's over, you know? And that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But it is definitely more fun, like, being close with an audience.
Yeah,
Like that.
for
For
sure.
sure.
Like community down.
Yeah.
That's so real.
No, I feel like also, I don't know if you feel this way, but like I feel like too, it's like building that online community so nice, especially when like, well, in Dallas, like how do you feel? Like, do you like key with the divas out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's weird too. Like, I feel like you could be, particularly in Texas, you could be like a gay boy or a trans girl with 2 followers. Everyone's gonna know you just because
They be keen.
Right,
yeah,
The community, keep
yeah.
the
The
community
community
close.
down.
yeah, like
down.
very tight knit. The girls know everybody, but yeah, it's a fun thing. Like it's only gay people.
Yes.
So it's never random people at work.
No, and it's
super cute.
It's so important.
everything.
Yeah.
It's
for
so
sure.
important. Oh my gosh, I am from Arizona originally, and I went to this pizza shop with my mom and sister, and like not a single girl was working. Not a single girl, not a single guy. I was like,
Terrible.
the service terrible. Took us 2 hours to get our pizza.
This food's not gonna
Hella.
taste right.
This food's not gonna taste right.
Yeah.
Like they were forgetting shit left and right. And genuinely, I'm like, see?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I should
This is why we can't trust y'all.
This is
No,
why we can't
very.
talk. If Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Starting with good intentions
Very
and
well.
love all around.
And like so pure. We're so pure.
No,
We're so
I'm gonna raise
crystal
it.
orbs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this one lick out, and then I'm gonna. Girl, when I have a male Instacarter who's like, man, like that's a man. I'm like, you finna say this ain't here, this ain't here,
Yeah.
this ain't here. Like, sure enough, all of a sudden they can't find my cookie crumble creamer.
I feel like
find-
they just can't let them.
They can't find no oat milk creamer. No oat
No,
milk.
real bad. Real bad.
And I'm just like not even trying to like be like that, but I'm like, girl, I don't trust. Anytime I'm like, run it,
no,
cancel
like
it.
the smallest
Yeah.
orange, like hella
This-
bruised apple. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, for
Smalls
sure.
orange, bruised apple, and like all my shit like just
like the wettest bunch from the bottom of the bat.
No,
It's crazy.
literally.
Like you had to dig to get that.
you
No,
had
real
to.
bad,
It's actually
real bad.
more work.
Right.
It's actually more work to do that than just doing it right
Yeah.
the first time. So
No,
it's,
and like, you know, I had my Instacarting era, my love, and I was in that bitch like, you better believe your items were good quality.
Yeah.
Okay, I was in that bitch like,
And I'm gonna put a bow on it.
and I'm gonna put a bow on it.
And I'm gonna polish it, and it's gonna
Right.
look really nice on your porch.
I
Very,
will never
very.
forget. I had this girl Instacarter who gave me a bag of candy. Like it was just like some like candy canes. It was during the holiday, and she was like, "Here you go with your order."
Yeah. Customer service in a job with no boss.
And
with no boss.
Crazy.
like
A
she was just
thankless
doing
job,
that
really.
for as you would say, the love of the game.
That's
love of the
right.
game. The
Right.
love of the
Because she's
game.
doing
That's
what
so
she
real.
loves to do, which is make
Yeah.
people happy.
Thank
Men
you.
don't like doing that.
Oh no.
No, and Instacarting used to tear. Like I used to be in literally actually, did it tear or did it make me feel like I was a rat in the system? Let's find out.
Right.
Because I was about to say, like, I used to be Instacarting and it would be like 6 bottles of Evian water to the most like stunning fucking like 7-acre big fucking house I'd ever seen. And I'd literally pull up like, wow. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
That did not feel good.
that wasn't good. I should have Trojan horse that shit. Like, I should have been like, here y'all go. Like, I don't know. Like, actually, I take back what I was gonna say. I was really gonna go off about those houses, but in LA, it's
that vibe.
It's very that vibe where I'm like, well, why do you guys have all this?
Right.
It's
And there's
really
no Evan in
weird
the
and
fridge.
suspicious.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
It's very weird. It's very suspicious.
Yeah.
I remember I had this order one time and it was literally just like avocados from Erewhon, and it was like $80 for like 8 avocados, and I was like, you should. Happy New Year, y'all! Happy New Year! Light and
Happy
love,
New
light
Year.
and love. You should have much success
Like,
and many
Peace
avocados.
and love
Yeah, right,
into
peace and love.
2025.
Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. But you know, well, what do you think
I-
of LA so far? Oh my god,
It's
I cut you off,
cute.
sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna tell.
Like, speak.
I was gonna run stories about. I used to deliver pizza in boonies.
Well, and we must hear.
Well, first of all, how is LA so far? It's beautiful.
Okay, love.
Haven't done much.
Yeah.
Pizza delivery. Girl,
Thank you.
it
Yeah.
was just drive around through the boonies, potholes. The amount of times people would just answer, because I'm from Texas. People would just answer the door with guns out and shit. It was crazy, but casually. I was in the middle of something.
I was in the middle of
You know,
right.
and after a while, it was just like, Texas. Happy New Year, y'all.
Oh wow,
Girl,
Happy New Year.
Yes,
Happy New
I
Year.
went. One of my friends who lives in Texas, I went to her birthday and we went to a lake. I could not tell you what lake it was, but when we were driving back to Dallas, there was like a school that literally was like, the teachers here are armed.
Crazy. No, and parents will
what?
genuinely not blink an eye at that.
No, literally.
You don't need a license down there, anything. I mean,
No.
it's like setting spray, Evian water, gun in my
Gun,
purse.
gun.
And
No, wow, yes.
yeah, I'm going to Dollar General.
Thank you. And
You
clock it, girl.
I don't know.
Gaggy.
Yeah.
That's gaggy.
Yeah, scary times.
Scary times. I feel like the closest I've had to that experience was when I worked at Quick Trip growing up. And I mean, not the Quick Trip that I worked at. Like, I lived in the suburbs, so it was pretty like chill vibes. But you could like go work at like other stores. And I feel like the closer I got like to the desert, like the dessert, you know what I mean? Like, people were out there literally carrying like rifles into the store.
Yeah.
Just like vibing as fuck. I was like,
wow.
No. And
then-
that's the
Yeah.
really nasty part about Texas. It's the exact opposite. You go out into the country, people are literally minding their business. They'll have some
Yes.
yard chickens, like,
Yes.
welcome to my home. Thank you for delivering me food. Here's
Yes.
a $20 tip. And then it's people in a brand new neighborhood.
Right,
Like
who be
suburbs,
fucking-
Jeep, and they'll have the gun at the door as if anybody is running around your neighborhood doing anything.
No one.
It's I don't know. It's
That's
just
gaggy.
a weird culture thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
That is gaggy. Like, I don't know.
You're from
I don't know about
California.
her.
You're
No,
literally
I'm
like,
literally like,
Oh, yeah.
You're like, they what?
No, it's a lot of things. I feel like about
Yeah.
Texas that just don't work anywhere
No,
else. It does
and
not
that's
fly
real,
anywhere
and that's real.
else.
It is cultural. It is cultural. Like, we've said that
Yeah.
on the pod before. Maybe I was talking. It was like Q's episode or something. But we were talking about like every kind of like place has a different thing that we kind of just like expect. Like, we were talking
Yeah.
about people were getting fucking punched on the subway in New York City, and it's just
Yeah.
kind of like in California that would have literally had bitches like
active.
no, like y'all need to get them. But in New
Active.
York they'd be like, well, just don't look them in the eye on the subway. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's like, oh,
New
okay.
York was a genuinely crazy experience. The way men talk back on men and what we allow them to do.
Come on, run it back.
I'm
The
like, we familiar
way-
with this. With this
my
conversation.
first year there, I had nobody had even told me. Like, you would think this is something they would be the first thing to tell you, like, oh, you're a woman, you walk around New York, every single man is going to say something to you.
Oh wow.
Never heard that ever, not once. Like, that's the casual bit.
Yes.
That was just crazy to me. And I remember calling home, like talking to my mom. I was like, I don't know how they let that happen, because you could never do that in Texas.
Yeah,
Straight
like
up.
really
Genuinely
California,
never.
to be honest.
I don't
like,
think anywhere else. I think that's their fun little thing.
Yes.
That's their
Just
move.
their fun little thing. See, I'm
Yeah.
too scared for shit like that. Like, I'd be
Yeah.
like scared.
Yeah.
I'd be like scared of the
that
street.
is
Like,
true, because like in New York, yeah, like a guy will just like start walking next to you, like hella trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no, I'm good. I'm pleased.
Yeah.
that's like, no, dude.
And,
that's
like,
crazy as fuck.
I'm not even trying to do New York like that, because
No.
you know,
Yeah,
she's
no,
not
that's
beautiful
gay.
city,
That's
beautiful
Swindon.
city.
Yeah, that's
but,
Swindon.
but
That's
like,
Swindon.
yeah, like I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
But girl, also then you don't allow pepper spray. Like, it's illegal.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yes.
Truly good luck.
No, literally, it's illegal. Like my friend, girl, my friend had to get her dad's friend from Boston to like smuggle it in for her. Yeah, like they don't be allowing that shit.
Well, because bitches would be getting pepper sprayed as fuck.
Left and right.
Real bad.
Left and right. And like, well, because who's to say? Like you took my seat on the subway.
No, I was gonna say like I feel like that kind of makes sense for like a state that does so much like public transportation because it's like when I get scared and I unload the clip, then like the whole car got to air out. You know what I mean? Like it's just like okay, that's real. That's real. That's real.
And it's a little bit of a problem.
And I get it. But I'm a pepper spray owner, so I'm just like.
Well, because I'm like, I get it. I be getting jumpy sometimes.
No, I be jump Tina. Like I be jump Tina real bad. But you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I don't know.
She's cute though.
And you know, I say all that because I cannot be nasty to New York either. I would fully like I had one friend and me and her would sit on the stoop, get super high at like midnight and then walk, which we were 18, super dumb.
Real.
But you know,
I'm like, that's just youth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're about self-talk here. I'm like, you're never dumb, but like, no, like I used to think I could like run some game, like just on some crazy shit.
Yeah,
like,
truly. Like I'm
some,
invincible.
like, whatever.
I'm gonna be fine.
Like,
Let's
whatever.
walk around at 2 a.m.
It was fine. It was fine. Thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God.
not
but,
good.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very that energy. Like 18, 19, 20, I was like, yes, I am gonna walk down the street at 2 a.m. Like, what y'all gonna do?
And it's fine.
And it's fine.
It's completely fine.
And it was fine.
Oh,
Look at us now.
I literally think about that all the time, especially like when I was like in high school. Oh my gosh. Like the way my parents were hella not even high school, like middle school. Like my parents were hella trying to like protect me obviously all the time.
Yeah.
And one thing like my parents would never let me do was just walk around at the mall with my friends.
Yeah.
Like either there had to be a reason I was going to the mall.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to like
An
buy
itinerary.
something. Yes. Like I wanted to buy something or I was going to the movies. But if I just said like, oh, just drop me off and like, I want to go hang out at the mall. No, like that was like not allowed in middle school. And I remember I like lied to my parents. I'm like, sorry. Y'all, sorry. I lied to my parents and told them that I was just like gonna watch a movie, but actually I was just like, you know what I mean? Like hanging out.
Yeah, real bad.
Bruh, these like older ass dudes like came up to like me and my friends and were like talking to us and it like scared me so bad. Like they were probably like for sure like high schoolers, like old, like seniors, if not freshmen in college. And we were young boots. Like we were literally children. Like imagine middle school girls. Like that's what it's giving. And my friend was like entertaining it. And I was literally like, oh, like literally.
Real.
But then like, I don't know. It's just that like, I'm gonna be fine. Like I'm literally going to the mall. Like it's so chill. But now looking back, I'm like, damn, that shit was scary as fuck. Like what?
And sometimes it feels like that shit happened as a kid just so the universe could prove your parents right.
Yes.
For once.
For once.
And it's kind of evil how they get the divine protection. They get the divine right to be right sometimes.
Yes.
Crazy.
No, that shit's real as fuck. I'm like, girl, because after that, I was literally like, I don't want to go to the mall no more.
I'm good.
No, real talk.
I'm good. No more movies. No more shopping.
No more movies. No more movies.
Like literally $15 to my name. Like
tight tip.
And girl, that was everything back then. So
no, sometimes I really think about how like I don't know, like my parents would be like I'd be like, I want to go to Carl's Jr. They'd be like, yeah, here's 10, and then it's that every day, like twice a day, and I'm like, where were y'all getting that money from? Because now I'd be like, fuck, like I want a smoothie, but like I can't, like check hasn't cleared, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, well, how are you giving me like $30 like every 2 days? Like that's just kind of weird and suspicious.
Yeah.
Suspicious and like fucked up. But
I used to work at World Market. I would get like literally World Market, first of all. And I'm not saying anything about this to anyone. All I'm saying is I learned very quickly at that job, no cameras, no security tags. That's all I'm going to say. But I would drop my World Market. I don't know how they do it in LA. I don't know how they do it in LA.
I don't know either because,
y'all heard that?
Don't be crazy about that shit.
I would get like maybe $100. They did not pay me literally anything. I would stay there till like midnight. I would unload the truck and shit, and they were like, "Here's $5 and a bus ticket. Have fun."
What?
But I would get that paycheck, and I would turn around the next day, drop the whole thing at the mall.
No,
and that was the
real.
cycle. And then I go to college, and I'm like, "Why do I have no savings?"
Oh, To this day, really, to this day. Like, I'm hella like, oh, y'all have savings? That's crazy.
I will throw $5 in my savings just to feel good.
Oh,
just to feel something.
You just gotta like keep it, you know what I mean? Like, you have to keep it stimulated.
Yeah,
keep it
because
open.
you get that notification from the
karmic.
bank. They say, good job.
No,
Good job. Your credit score just went up.
no, you're real as shit. Like, I've been
Yeah.
getting $200 and I'm like 15 for the savings and then the rest, I don't know. Like, over the next 2 weeks, like, I don't know. Like, real bad. No,
and
I
it's
see
cute.
you.
And
I
I'll
see
pull
you.
that $5 out on a rainy day.
No,
right.
When I
And
need
it don't
it.
got to rain for me, but I'm like,
Right.
well, y'all get it, right? Like, I'll be waking up like, damn, like, it's kind of moist. Like, run that shit up, run that shit up.
Turn your brightness down.
Turn your brightness down
when you
like-
make the transfer. Hey guys,
No, bitches have savings. That shit stresses me out. Like, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear them talk about it. Don't, because that
but
feels...
they don't. That's the tea.
That's real.
That's the tea. Because it'd be the girls that are like, oh, God, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, but see how, like, you need a privacy screen because you have 50K in your savings? Like, they'd be like,
Right. They have like a
Girl,
raw
I can't go to
IRA and
Chick-fil-A.
shit.
I can't. I'm like,
no, it'd be
IRA.
the stingy ones, dead the motherfuck ass.
Yeah.
I know
they
that.
have like a
for-
property they own. Like, I'm like, okay, period.
Girl, literally hella buku bucks in their fucking savings, like begging them to literally just be like, hey, like, can you like, do you want to like split this? Like, do you want to like do this with me? Like, do you want to go to dinner? And they're like, girl, I can't. I've been just, oh man, I've just been crazy. Bought a new car.
It's so tight right
that's why it's
now.
been crazy.
It's so
It's so tight.
Yeah,
It's
take
so
you to dinner,
tight.
send a Venmo request.
No, literally, down
like-
payment on a house. I'm like,
Well, because no savings be having you free fucking will. Like, my no savings be having me like, you know what,
Right.
fuck it, run it.
Nothing to
If it
lose.
approves, we good.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've said that over the last like 2 weeks? Like, I'm like, if my card approves, we're good. If not, I can't buy that shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like that game where they're like, if it's $20 or under, I'll buy it. I'm like, girl, my credit card approved. Like, it's ours. You know what I'm saying?
it's hard.
Real bad.
It's
Worry
hard.
about that a couple weeks later. Right now, I'm good.
No, right now I'm good.
Yeah.
I just like to be
That's
very
the end of the
cleansed.
month problem.
It's a happy new year.
I'll admit to y'all, and this is not adult of me, I am genuinely scared. I still don't have a credit card because I know I'm going to do
you're right.
that.
Oh, my love.
Yeah.
I got my first credit card maybe like a month and a half ago.
I can't.
Oh.
I fear credit cards might be the devil. Like, I actually think that might be the case.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's ran up so nasty. And they do this fucked up thing where like you pay it back and then you just like get the money back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll pay it back $100 and I'm like, oh my God, yes, I have $75 at least. Like, what? Oh no.
Girl.
Oh no.
Yeah, I will say that's the one thing, like, when I was younger, that, like, yeah. Like, take your
Yeah.
time. Take your time.
No, take your time.
Take
for
your
sure.
time. It's not your money.
No, I'm gonna
like-
avoid it as long as I can. Like, genuinely, just start burying my money in the ground outside.
Oh,
in the
dig it up when I
mattress.
need it.
Or you
Yeah,
can
real
get
bad, real bad.
Old-fashioned.
what's it, like a safety credit card?
Yeah.
Or I don't know what it's called. I like one of those where you're just starting art.
You're just
Or
starting art, like,
art.
literally. I'm just like, don't even give me no. And they gave me a bust down fucking, like, they gave me thousands. Like, they literally had me walk around like the Monopoly man. I was like,
Oh, they're out to
that's
get
on
you.
me. I was like, this, honey, that's on me. Put that down. I got it. Oh no, but she doesn't though. You see that?
Girl,
Yeah.
It's
no.
still there.
Yeah.
I remember
It's still there.
I remember, like, I think like the second card that I got, it like the limit was like insane and it scared me so bad that I was like, lower it. I'm gonna try and buy a car on this. Like,
No,
lower
that's
You
it.
need to
real.
fix this.
It's
Like, I was
real.
like,
It's
this
real.
shit scared me. But like, yes, like that's how you be feeling at first.
Yeah.
And then that shit catches up with you, and then after that, you're like,
No.
once
and it
you
caught up real
get
bad.
that shit straightened out and you pay it all off, you're like, I'm never doing that again.
I'm just like not even under the illusion or the delusion that I'm gonna pay it off. Like, at this point, I'm like, don't y'all
Right.
just cut that shit up when you're done? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'll
Like,
die
I'm
with
just
it.
like,
I don't
don't y'all-
care.
I
Yeah.
don't care because at this point, I'm literally juggling like $80, like
Yeah.
back and forth, you know, and it's just kind of like, it's just kind of like weird and it's like suspicious. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Chase, you will be dealt with. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
As fuck.
Because they really gave me the golden ticket. I was like, okay, and I'm bringing 4 friends.
No, and that's the T too, because also it's like you're getting hella benefits off the card. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
and we'll see.
I remember this was probably like 2 years ago when I was like in the peak of my depression, and I had gotten like a chase card where you get like hella good rewards. Like pretty much you're just getting like hella rewards back. So I had like a shit ton of like rewards, which I was like, oh, I'm just going to use all those rewards for traveling. But I was like in the peak of my depression and I cashed out some of those rewards for DoorDash gift cards.
You can get DoorDash gift cards?
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is not, I'm not trying to be like.
Pulling her deeper into the evil.
But I'm just like,
oh, wow.
I'm
Live
like,
on camera.
no, I had like hella points in there. And I was like, oh, I'm cashing these out for DoorDash gift
No, y'all
cards.
should have just said that. What?
Yeah.
DoorDash gift cards over
I mean,
flight
you could
is
do
real
it with
as
like
fuck.
anything. You could do it. You could put it dinner.
I didn't
anything.
even know that, my love. I didn't.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I did.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
I feel
I'm
like
I ran that shit.
literally the less I know,
The
better.
The better.
Yeah,
Bitch,
the
they
better.
pulled tap cards out on me out of nowhere. I went to the coffee shop one day and they were like trying to tap my card. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh my god!
And all
You're
of us,
so real. You're so real for that.
no,
You
it was
should say
one. It was one singular day. It was one singular day. Everyone switched to tap, and then everyone's gaslighting me. They're like, "We've been doing this for years. I don't know what the hell is wrong
No,
with you."
because I remember to
ma'am.
switch to because then my shit tapped and I was like, okay, well then give it to me for free.
Right.
Like it's just
Right.
kind of weird.
Yeah, if we're just gonna play with them now.
If we're just
Like-
no, if we're just gonna play with them. Well, because bitch, they have those bitches fucking what's it called? Like taking the thing off and like putting like hacker shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Oh,
at gas
in
stations
the-
and
in
shit.
the-
Like when you
with the
insert your chip,
chips.
girl, that shit be stressing me out. I'd be at the gas
So
station
scary.
like. Like you know they have
yes,
the
that's when I
tabs.
worked at Quick Trip too, and we would have to like go around and like check the security. Like we had like security tape on it,
Y'all
and if
make
it
me
was
sick.
tampered with, but I'm like, I don't fucking know if someone just shook up this machine because they were mad or they tampered
Crazy.
with that.
No,
shit.
that's just crazy because I'm like, if somebody stole my credit card information, it's just kind of giving like,
What am I
are
gonna do
you
about
gonna
that?
pay it off? Like
Yeah.
your only option is to pay it off.
Yeah.
That's literally your only option. Like I could get. Oh my god, guys. Sorry, so random.
no confession.
Because I was gonna say all you could get on there was a Jack wrap, bitch. Jack in the Box. Do you eat meat?
I do.
Okay, look.
Oh,
Jack in the Box.
Let's
Jack. Don't shake your head, bitch. Don't shake your head, bitch. Go ahead and put that shit back on. The Jack wrap at Jack in the Box,
bitch,
motherfucker.
It's so
I'm
fucking
hyperfixating right now. I'm
tea.
hyperfixating. It's really
and
good.
It's literally
really good.
two like what?
It's $2 and a pence.
No,
bitch.
it's
Like,
literally $2.50.
Don't.
It's $2.50 in a
It's
drink.
$2.50.
Wait, is
It's
y'all's
too
Jack in the Box like professional over here? Like they keep it nice? Jack in the Box in Texas is
It's definitely Jack in the crack, but
No, but the Jack wrap, like I don't know
Right.
if they got an air fryer. Like I don't know what's going on, but the chicken be crispy.
yeah.
It's
Jack
like
has
a
a
Caesar
grill
wrap.
back there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that grilled chicken shit, I'd be like, you know what?
no, it'd be looking at me like
No,
hella in the wrap, like
because the Jack wrap, a curly fry, and a fucking Coke.
The curly fry is dangerous.
the curly
fry
fry
is very,
with the
very
barbecue
serious to
sauce?
me.
No.
Yeah.
when
No.
I was in high school, we would get fucked up, and then at the end of the night, we would always have to get those fuck ass tacos.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
bad.
And the only reason I stopped eating that,
The tiny ones,
yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
is because my friend was like, yeah, that's not even, they're vegan, like they're not meat. The meat is so question mark that that's
Well,
just like straight
well.
up like not even meat. He was like, yeah, that shit's vegan. There was like a whole article about it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
No, like-
Vegan meat?
Like it's not actually even meat, bruh. That don't look too much into
but
it.
like what? Because we can't have no vegans. They're about to sue us.
girl.
Oh, they will come after.
I'm like vegans. Do your research, babe. I
Do
don't know
your
if that's
own
true.
research,
Do your
but
own research.
I swear to God, that shit had me like a little like, oh fuck.
If
Like
they are vegan, I'm about to go get some.
they're not even meat. It's not even meat.
I think that's my one thing with Jack in the Box. It genuinely freaks me out though.
Yeah.
Rolling up and they have tacos, egg rolls, burgers all on one menu. I'm kind of like this.
And a lava
And
cake.
I would argue that everything is air fryable. Like that's my justification. Is I'm like, y'all just got to put that in the convection oven, so I ain't gonna want
Right.
you.
I think that I'm pretty sure they have a freezer with a bunch of boxes in it. And that's all that kitchen
For
is.
Oh, for sure. And
a
well,
ghost
let me stop
kitchen.
because last time I
Yeah.
said there was no chef back there, bitch. I'm like, last time I said there was no chef at Cheesecake Factory, people were sending
Oh,
us their
thank God.
resumes. Like people were literally like, no, my brother worked there, bitch. I was like,
Watch
oh,
your fucking
get
mouth.
it. No, and I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, if they're making all that shit at Cheesecake Factory, like I said, I'm literally like, oh,
period.
y'all
period.
need Purple Hearts.
Y'all
need Purple Hearts.
Because
Right.
forgive me for thinking this was microwavable.
No, I thought it was too good to be true. Like I was just like, there's no way you're making pasta, egg rolls, spinach and cheese. Like in my head, I was just like, that's just not human.
Yeah,
You can't
it's a
do that.
lot.
It's a lot.
I can't trust it though. I get really scared and confused when that happens. And the last time, the only time I went to Cheesecake Factory, skipped What's the one before prom?
Homecoming.
Homecoming. Skipped homecoming. Went to Cheesecake Factory with my friends. Stoned as fuck. Ordered an ahi tuna steak at Cheesecake Factory, and it was a Cheesecake Factory tuna steak. You know what I mean? It was gnarly. Never went back. It was terrible.
We listen and we don't judge. I don't know.
Girl, I've for sure eaten worse at the Cheesecake Factory.
At the Cheesecake Factory. Well, and it's hard for me to even say worse. Like, I'm like, just because she's done something that like it's almost like beyond our imagination. Do you know what I mean?
It's beyond even like, how bad you think it is. It was like, and because I'm also, again, 16 stoned out of my mind.
Yes.
And it was gray. It was all one color, bottom to top, gray.
Oh, wow.
I blacked out.
Oh, wow.
As soon as they put it down, I blacked out. Don't remember what happened.
Right.
Ahi tuna kind of crazy. But you know what? Like, you know what? It's just like, girl, I don't.
We make our choices.
They say they have it.
We make our choices.
Well, excuse me for indulging. You know what I mean? Like, if that's
Girl,
what you wanted. It's just
our
like, whatever.
order recently has been the chizitza.
Oh, Mamma Mia! Like literally,
What
Mamma
is a
Mia! Here we
chizitza?
go again, my love. Oh my
fuck
god!
is a
And I'm sick
chizitza?
that you're busy after this because if it was up to me,
If it was up to
me,
us,
we would have gone
girl,
to Cheesecake Factory.
at
My
the
love,
Grove,
my love.
specifically.
I'm like, go
What
ahead and
are
send
the
us your Google
layers?
calendar. Chizitza. It's giving angel hair Alfredo pasta on the bottom, thin, crispy. What?
Flip it.
Oh my god. Flip it. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Cheesecake Factory. Like, please don't block me.
Oh, they're gonna get
flip
you.
it. They flip it. Pizza shaped, chicken parmesan,
Crispy.
beloved, crispy as
Okay.
fuck. Like thin. I love a thin. Whatever. Thin as fuck. So crispy. Tomato sauce. A little bit like this, about an ice cream scoop's worth. Literally an ice cream scoop's
And a
worth.
layer of cheese.
And a layer of cheese because it's giving chizitza. Like, it's a pizza made out of chicken. And then it's like an ice cream scoop of like Alfredo angel hair pasta on the top
That's
with brown bread and butter and a fucking Coke and a lemon, bitch.
that
Happy
is
New
the
Year.
most Texas shit I have ever heard.
Well, then
somebody
I'm like
say.
this, howdy, bitch. Like, I don't
That
know.
is
I don't
crazy.
know.
I don't give
They
a fuck.
tore so
They
crazy
tore
with that
so
shit.
crazy.
And when y'all ordered it for the first time, I gagged a little bit. Like, I was like, what? And then they brought that shit out and I had a bite and I literally felt like I don't know.
Because we listen and we don't judge because
We listen and we don't judge.
here's the thing about me. This is one thing I will say about myself personally is I will eat some shit that literally about to have everyone's head a little
A little to the left, yeah.
like a little
Same.
Dom, are you sure
Same,
about
no,
that
same.
choice?
For sure.
And I'm like, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And that was one of those choices that I was like, girl, yes. Because who's that Cheesecake? They're like a Cheesecake Factory influencer to me. I don't know. He has gauges. He be trying all the like he be going to Chili's crazy.
Chili's, that is a home territory for me.
Girl.
What is it called? The 3 for me?
The triple dipper.
Triple dipper.
Girl, the
Yeah.
triple dipper.
I'm just sick
Yeah.
we didn't make dinner plans. Like, that shit got me fucked up.
Girl, because I have a
Honestly,
Chili's
though,
gift card.
No.
In Q.
They loved on Miss Chili's. Hey, Chili's.
Chili's, girl, you
They
know I
love
fuck with
Dom
you.
Down.
You
They
know I
love
fuck
Dom
with
Down.
you.
And Chili's, I'm like, I'm sorry. That's the one that I'm still like,
I'm
like
about to
I
put
feel
a-
like I need a train. Like, my stomach is still just not like.
Yeah, girl, and for you to say that is crazy.
Oh. No, and you can read because I know, okay? I know. I don't know if it's like the kind of oil. Like, I don't know what it is about Chili's that really
Girl,
be
if you can
in
eat a
my guts. Like, he
chizitza,
digging
I'm
in
gonna
me.
say,
A
chizitza.
No.
Y'all, I cannot even express to you. Texans would look at that and go, and
My
we
love.
do nasty shit.
Guys, chizitza is just it's just a chicken parmesan in a different form, my love. Like,
A
that was
chicken
on the Ten
parm
Commandments
pizza.
tablets, bitch.
But
that
it's
was
a
on the
lot.
tablets. It is a lot.
You know what
No,
it is?
it is,
I
girl,
feel
it
like
is,
the
it is, girl.
presentation literally adds a factor to it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, but the
Yes.
flavor, and don't worry, we gonna get you. Don't worry, we gonna get you.
And I'm gonna talk a bunch of shit about it here, and then
Real
I'm gonna
bad.
go eat one.
No,
Right.
real bad,
100%.
and then we about to have you fucked up. But also,
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
I will say that the chizitza is like, digestibility is like completely it's almost completely like reliant upon like the immediate like Sprite or Coke afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's what kind of like ushers it into the stomach.
A solvent
Yeah,
of some
very,
kind.
very
It's an alchemical process.
Very, you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
So when you know how to do it like that, then it's like
Yeah, that's the equivalent
you
of
can do
Drano
anything.
down the drain.
No, real bad. Like it needs to be consumed within
Flush
like
it
the next
down.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
real bad. But
But girl, Chili's, I don't know. I'm literally like, easy,
Right.
lightweight, no
Anything.
reaction.
Yeah, anything.
Girl, and now
Wow.
they're really doing their big one with the mozzarella sticks.
Mm-hmm.
You could add the chipotle honey sauce on it. Don't you even make faces.
no, I'm definitely like, but like, girl,
Don't you even.
that would have me fucked up, bitch.
That doesn't, it really doesn't add up though.
I
It
know,
doesn't.
hey, and I didn't
The
make the
math
equation,
is
y'all.
really
I didn't make the
crazy.
equation. I didn't make it.
Okay.
I just have a tummy. You know,
Right,
like this
right,
is just
right.
like statistics. Like I'm just offering statistics, and it's just giving every time I've been to Chili's, like
Something bad
y'all
has
already
happened.
know.
Something
You already
diabolical
know.
has happened.
No, my love, like it really gives like,
Something
we've
bad
already
is
had this
happening
spiel,
in
We've already
Oz.
done this. We've already
Something
done
bad
this.
is
but
happening in Oz.
I don't know
Yeah.
something bad. Like
I don't know.
literally
I
bad.
think you need to give them a chance because I swear, Red Lobster got. I don't know if there are any around, but they canned them. All those other girls shaped up, and they said,
Really?
"Oh, we're gonna get professional, and we're gonna cook a lot better."
I've literally never been.
Oh,
Girl, well, because the Chili's we go to, there's a Red Lobster
Right
right
across the
across.
street.
And then there's a
Right.
Crumble cookie down the street.
Because they don't give a fuck about us over there.
do y'all
Oh, say
crumble
it.
or no?
Like,
You want to talk about stomach problems? I have never
see,
been.
and that's what I mean. I'm like, because for a second, Maya and I were we were doing like Crumble taste tests.
And that shit had about 3 Fs, and I was like, y'all,
Cut it.
either we're gonna keep doing these and I'm gonna die,
Right.
or we're gonna stop and then we'll keep making. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that was a different kind of pain. Though 2 times I did it because I did it once. I felt like I had the alien little chest burster
Real
inside
bad.
of me. Like
Real
genuinely, it was about to come out of my body. And I was like, hey, that's okay. Like, people make mistakes. It was one little gay boy in that store. And he
Right,
was
right.
super mean
Like
to
that-
me. And I
Oh.
forgave him. He was alone in the Crumble. I would go back to chest bursters. It was scary.
It was gaggy,
But then I find out you're supposed to cut the cookie in 2/4.
oh
yes.
yes.
4 pieces.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we have the cutter. I
But
have
it's
the
just
cutter.
kind of like, well, how would we know?
How would
Because
we
they don't
know?
tell you
They
that.
don't tell you that, but
And now they do minis.
now they do minis.
Which is cute.
It's
or whatever.
cute or whatever. But I'm like, girl, if I'm gonna have a cookie, I'm gonna have a
I want a big cookie.
I want
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It's also just giving like it's the bells and the whistles. It's the bells and the whistles. Like it's very like it's very not for real. It's very like if I was gonna have a cookie, I wouldn't be like, oh, we need to go to Crumble.
Here's the tea
No.
too. Now they're just playing in our fucking face.
Yeah.
Because they did like Pie Week for Thanksgiving.
because they're pies.
Their
Oh,
pies are fucking.
They're pies.
Are they
Oh,
really?
Sorry.
Oh,
Got that. Got
my,
that.
oh, right. Time mark. We've been saying that a lot.
I know. I'm
We've been
like,
saying that a
see
lot.
you next Tuesday.
No,
see
real
you
bad.
next Tuesday.
Their mother freaking pies, beloved. They like literally they found those recipes like in a crypt somewhere. Like I don't know. Like they
Dug them up, ancient
Mormonism
archaeology.
does.
No, like, they literally
no.
woke
Joseph
up-
Smith dug those up on the golden tablets and they started making those on the pies.
Right.
No,
and
they
thank you
literally-
for bringing the
it's
golden tablet into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No,
like, it's
for the
that
pies
serious.
specifically, because the cookies I was like, y'all just
Yeah.
fucking around.
Y'all just fucking
Y'all
around.
just easy
Y'all
make
bored
oven.
as
Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
pies, wow.
No, it was the words of Joseph Smith
Wow.
and then the pie recipe.
And then
No,
the pie
right
recipe,
on the bottom of
very
that
small
tablet.
by his grandma. Like I was
Yeah. Yeah.
like, warm up the oven.
Warm up
Yeah.
the oven, girl. Marie Calendar started shaking.
Oh my God, Marie Calendar.
girl,
Wait, that's mother though.
See,
That's mother.
Yeah.
and if you've had a Marie Calendar pie and you're scared of chilies, I don't want to hear
Well,
about
I'm sorry, I
it.
like fruit. Like I like that's
Okay.
that's fruit from the ground.
I've
That's fruit
sat
from
in
the
front of
grounds.
a whole Marie Callender's key lime with a fork.
Thank you.
My time. That was my
Thank
me
you.
time. Yeah.
That's very me time.
yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
shit, Marie. Well, she's dead, huh? Well,
Is she?
she has to be.
Think
No,
Marie's a
Is
real
Marie
person.
dead? Is she a real person? Or
I don't
no?
think she's a
Sav, can you look it up? I promise you. Well, let me not promise.
Yeah, we need
but
to fact check
I
that.
think she's a real person.
Marie Calendar.
Last name Calendar. Thank you. When she died, though.
Imagine she's still alive.
Well, she was 20 in 1848. She
So it's been a minute.
So those are the golden tablets, my love. Like,
For sure.
okay.
Yeah, she let Crumble have that.
Yeah. She said, y'all taking it. Y'all
Whatever.
taking it.
She would
I
have
don't
hated
need
Crumble.
it.
The thing from Crumble that is a must, like, actually, girl, go ahead and, like, yeah, y'all got my money. The Tres Leches cake from Crumble.
What do they do? What are they doing about Tres Leches? what would they know about Tres Leches?
Girl, all I know is they knew her name. They knew her name first and last.
They had a concept.
They knew her name first and last because I had that cake and I was like, right.
That shit was,
like, y'all,
it was moist.
I can't believe you. I followed you for a long time into this discussion. I can't believe you there. I can't have anything wet from Crumble. I can't do it.
I thought so too.
And they'll try to serve it to you in that little tinfoil shit. That's how you know it's diabolical when it comes out in that tinfoil square.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and I ate it. And I ate it. Girl, the most ghetto thing that Crumble will do that does have me fucked up is that fake ice cream shit.
Fake ice cream.
oh my God. Yeah.
So like they'll do like a Pizookie like cookie.
Right.
And then they'll put like this fake ice cream that's it's like a whipped cream custard. I don't even know. It's fake as fuck. And I'm like, girl, either put the damn scoop on it or just say
shut the
serve
fuck
with
up.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Serve with
Go
ice cream.
home and get the Briars.
Yes.
Thank you
or
very,
literally
very.
like sell a pint on the side, like add to girls. See,
because when they start doing that, we're coming for them.
No, literally, I'm like,
Y'all remember that. Because if you see it with that verbiage, I'm like,
ice cream on the
I
side.
want
They start
15%.
girl,
Real
and
bad.
if they wanted to clock in, on the diabetes, start putting vanilla ice cream in the freezer.
Right. Like, you don't want to make a little more money?
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, that would be tea if they did like ice cream with their cookies in it. I will also say my last thing on this is just like, I just know you're not fucking for real. Like, you know something's not for real. Like the question should have been, do you fuck with Crumble? No, because here's the thing. Nobody ever says, oh, I'm gonna get cookies. And then they say Crumble. Everyone says, are you going to get Crumble? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
It's
the
a different
Chipotle
thing.
effect. Exactly.
It's a different
It's giving
thing
that where
entirely.
it's like, exactly. Like, nobody's like, are you getting Mexican food or are you getting Taco Bell? Mama, that's a different thing.
Right.
That's why
Don't
they say Taco
even
Bell.
diss.
It's the concept of a cookie for sure.
It's
It's the
very much the
basic
concept.
idea, brand new form.
100%.
And they ran.
No, the momos went crazy.
Yeah.
One thing about Mormons, they finna tap into the sugar of it all.
Yeah. No, they've mastered it, really. They've
Yeah.
mastered it, so I can fuck
They
with
really
that.
are. Yeah, no, now we have the milk, y'all see them do the milk in the soda? Or the sweet cream in the
We just
soda?
talked about this yesterday. We just talked about this.
Yes.
Okay, we'll skip past
And we
it
talked
then,
about this on the
but-
last episode. Oh, no, we can talk.
Oh, I don't know.
'Cause we're
It's
Stan.
just,
We're Nikki Stan.
It scares me. It genuinely, it's a
Girl,
lot.
the closest
Really?
thing, well, and also what's so annoying is I'm like the closest thing, like I feel like Southern California has to trying it is Sonic. But then,
Yeah.
But then we have to mob all the way to like Orange County,
And then
I
you
did
have
not
to
even know
like
y'all had
fly back home.
Sonics anywhere over here.
Oh,
literally
yeah.
an hour away. But
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
And it's
there's
not worth
any in
it.
LA.
It's not worth it. And I say that as a Sonic girl, lived at a Sonic growing up. It's never been worth it. It's
Yeah.
truly a soda and some lukewarm tots.
And it's low key like crippling, to be
It's
honest.
crippling.
Like that's the only time I've really been like hunched over like
Those ones
y'all
hurt.
can take me.
Yeah.
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 Chili dog, like I was really ready to like lay my life down. Like that's really fucked up.
no, right, right. No, I'm like, I don't know. I be in Sonic's ass. Like, what, girl? Like, I be in that ass. Like,
No, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
love Sonic. God damn. Like, I mean, if there is one that I can even just make an attempt to
Right.
get to, girl, I will be in that ass because I just love that bitch so much. So much.
Wow.
And something about a Route 44. A 44-ounce fucking
Okay.
bad bitch standing up tall, singing the Pledge of Allegiance to me. yeah.
And here's the thing, I will go to Sonic and I will say, bring me that bucket.
Thank you, bitch.
Bring me my pail.
My pail. Heavy on my pail.
Because it's embarrassing having that girl bring you out a genuine gallon of soda. But like
Girl.
Well, and who's more embarrassed? I'm like, bitch, you served it. Like, what?
And
Stand
look
up
where you
straight.
were.
Let's
Right.
go. Keep your head
Girl,
up. You're
literally,
crown falling.
my friends wanted to do like a Sonic taste test, and I was like, obviously, I'm going with
That
you.
would
What the
fucking
fuck?
Yeah.
kill me.
I don't.
That would kill me.
Okay, it wouldn't kill me. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Like I was still standing, girl. So, anyways, I went with them, and I'm obviously ordering like a professional, and I'm like, can I get a Route 44, tater tots, mozzarella sticks, queso, whatever? And the girl's boyfriend was like, what's a Route 44? I said, cover your mouth. When your jaw about to drop, girl.
Your jaw about to drop real bad.
You're about to say something you've never seen before.
Real bad.
Real bad.
And that's all we can do. You know what
I'm
saying?
sorry. Happy New Year.
And I'm gonna try it again.
Happy
No, I'm gonna
New
try it every
Year.
time. That's what's fucked up. Like, I've never said no to Chili's. I'm never gonna say no to Sonic. And I just like
I will
take it on
say
the chin.
Sonic added a shit ton of stuff to the menu. And it's been a really serious revamp.
I'm fucking with that.
Pickle fries.
Bitch.
Are you fucking crazy?
No, that's what I'm seeing.
No,
I
love a fried pickle.
Girl,
I do.
yes.
I do.
They added so much shit to the menu.
Okay.
I'm telling you, who did they close? They closed down Red Lobster. Everyone got scared.
Yep.
Everyone got professional. Everyone said pickle fries. Everyone said fill it with cheese, dump sauce on top of it,
Right.
spin it around.
Spin it around.
Do
Touch
whatever you
around,
have to
keep
do to
it
keep it
Like
open.
IG foodie it.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
real bad.
They needed the Keith Lee effect. Like,
Right.
The Keith Lee effect.
Girl,
Does he
but
still
they-
making shit?
I think so.
Okay, where?
He just had that whole. He's been.
Oh yeah, what's tea? Isn't there tea with Keith Lee?
I think he like ate a worm, and everyone got really worried.
yes.
Oh my god! I
Yeah,
think
but
I
he's
saw
fine.
that.
He's good. He's not sick.
Okay.
I'm saying this like I don't know anything. I don't know
No,
his
I
business
don't
at
know.
all.
Like
I
that's
did
Tito.
see
That's
that.
Tito. That's Tito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. No, I need to like actually ingest enough TikTok for the rest of my life because I literally like.
I think
don't
you're
know.
good without it. I think
I
you're
think so,
probably
too.
better for it.
Well, see, I just came off the grid. Me saying this every episode. I'm like, yeah, and I did delete TikTok for about 3 weeks. If anyone's wondering, and I did, and I really, that shit did scrub my brain. Like I
Yeah.
hate to say it, but when I heard it was banned, I was like, go ahead and re-download because I'm gonna start like downloading people's TikToks
Get
and
your
putting them on the hard
feeling.
drive. Like
Yeah.
I'm literally like, no, a couple of y'all need to come with me
Yeah.
if we're gonna like make it through.
Well, that's what I'll say. I don't even have to worry. I don't have to worry about backing any of my stuff up. I started a YouTube channel for the first time the other day.
Loving.
To be safe. My username
Loving.
already taken. Some girl has been busy years backing my videos up
Really?
onto YouTube. Stole my name, has my picture, and I was like, well, shit, I'll pay you. Like, I'll literally pay you to do that. But yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
gag
So
as
my stuff's
fuck.
there. My stuff is archived. I'm good.
Wait, you better work.
You better
Yeah.
work.
You better work.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And I
so
wasn't
crazy,
gonna do
though.
it. They were people were asking. They were like, "Are you gonna say that?" I was like, "No, they're gone." I think that's so fun though. I think that's
Right,
exciting.
like you were here,
Yes.
you weren't here.
Wipe the feed.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. New chapter. Yeah.
So the new chapter, it's giving podcasts, it's giving YouTube channel. Like what we vlogging or what's tea?
In concept.
In concept.
But I'll turn that camera on for about 2 minutes, then I'll be like, I'm
But
goodbye.
I'm also like my love. Like it could be 2 minutes.
It could be 2 minutes.
know?
YouTube Shorts.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna
YouTube
take
Shorts.
y'all's word for it. I'm gonna not look at the comments.
Yes.
I mean, I'm manifesting for you, and I'm hoping for you like a very sweet and a very kind and a very compassionate.
Yes.
Like
We'll
I don't
see.
even want to manifest that, but
Right.
just like
I think the
you
girls are
posted
gonna
2
be
shorts.
so happy to find you again.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see. We'll see. I think
Okay,
it'll be good. And
period.
either way, I don't know. I think it's kind of like if it's meant to end, it's meant to end.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for
well,
sure.
it's not. Like thousands of people are losing their job. Like that's
No,
actually really
we
devastating.
yeah, we're talking about
that's
that.
very
But,
serious. Yeah.
you know, I'm sure they'll have something new and so much worse for you and so much more fun.
Oh,
in like
for sure.
4 months.
Girl,
For
they're
sure,
probably
for
gonna get the like meta, like where you're actually like,
put it in your brain.
my God.
yeah,
I
where you're
know.
like
Yeah.
wearing the goggles and you
Real
have like an
bad.
IMVU character and she's like
Yeah.
body tea, like
No, would
Would you
love,
wear
would
the
love.
goggles though?
No. No.
You think about it?
No.
Girl, yes, I'd probably wear them. Like I'd wear them. You wouldn't wear girl, if they had
No.
a Sims pack,
wouldn't try 'em on?
you're a liar.
No.
You're a fucking liar. If they came out with
I-
a Sims extendo bendo fucking like
Right.
college
And once again,
cottage
like,
core.
we come back to the same
Yes.
same thing, which is I maybe not an addictive personality, but I like commit to the bit. Like if
Right.
I put those on and I fuck with them, it's over.
They're
and
not
that's
coming
why
off.
I deleted Sims. That's why I deleted TikTok, because you bitches not you bitches, it's me. Hey, let me take accountability. First steps accountability. I'm just like, I can't have Sims on my computer because I'm going to dump like 6, 7, 8 hours in it. I just know that's my tea.
Yeah.
So if you offered me like literally a meta Google Glass where I could literally like play Club Penguin, I'd be like, I can't.
No.
You see, I can't put those on.
You can't do it.
I can't
Yeah.
personally.
I Yeah, I feel like my addictive personality is pretty like short-winded. Like I get like excited and then I like forget about it.
Right, and you come back a couple
That's
months
tea.
later,
Yeah,
and it's
like-
a cycle.
Yeah, I'm like every parent's worst nightmare on Christmas. Like their kid like begged and pleaded for something and then they forgot about it. Like
No.
Yeah.
I was that kid for
Chuck it in the
sure.
basement.
I was too.
Yeah.
Shout out my mom for buying me a KitchenAid when I thought I was gonna be a baker. Loved it. I was watching Cupcake Wars too much.
Thank you,
Right.
girl. And that's me after the Great British Baking Show. Like I
Wow.
literally will watch that shit and then be like, I can make a fucking cupcake.
Oh, real
Oh,
bad. And
yeah.
now my KitchenAid sitting there like, I'm like, hey.
She's like,
hey, girl.
just put it on the
She's
shelf.
no, literally, I'm like, hey, girl. Yeah.
Real.
Anyway,
I fully went to school. I watched Project Runway. I was like, oh, that's looks really simple.
Very.
Went to school for fashion design. I made it about a year. It was cute.
you're real.
It was cute.
You're very real.
And,
No.
Very real.
no, it was not fun. It was not cute at all.
Anyone who can make like any type of alteration, like you, like it's just such. It's like you have to be good at math. You have to be good at so many different things. You have to be precise.
Yeah.
No, you have to know how to draw.
Right. But that's
Yeah.
why you got to do everything to know what you don't like to, because that was me as fuck. Like, I literally switched my major to documentary in college because I liked watching documentaries. And I literally got in my documentary class and she was like, yeah, you know, I've been working on this one for about 6 years. That's about the time. I was like, all right, well,
Okay,
I'm
let me
on
turn
my third year.
around.
I'm going to make it 4. So I'm
Right.
going to stay here.
Yeah.
But my love, 6 years. I was
Isn't
like,
that
no,
shit
we
crazy?
good. We good.
I literally think about that every time I watch reality TV and like how they'll just like go throughout the year with a person, like documenting
Oh, they
their
be in the cut.
story.
Yeah,
It's
they be in
fucking
the cut.
crazy.
It is really, really gnarly. And there's so much back end shit. I'm like,
Yeah, the
I
amount of
thought it was funny. I
footage.
thought it was fun and sweet and cool.
That shit
but-
has me fucked up.
Which we didn't even do no type of, because here's the thing too, is I'm like, all the guests, I feel like we need to know your sign.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
favorite
We just got
movie.
right
just
into
got
it.
We
I'm
skipped
too
right over
sorry.
it.
skiing
We
too
really
much.
jumped in.
We was skiing before
Yeah.
too much, like real bad. But I'm like, well, about an hour in, I'm like, well, guys,
And
like,
it's completely fine. Leo sun.
tea.
Thank you.
My
Loving that for you.
moon depends on the website. It's either Aries or Sag. I don't know. And then Aquarius rising.
It gives.
Wow.
Yes.
It really gives.
It's- I don't like to brag, but it is kind of stacked.
Yo, shit turned.
Your
Yeah,
shit
and I'm very
turned
proud
the
of
fuck
it.
out.
That's
Yeah.
honestly tea. And you
Yeah.
had no choice but to have red hair. That's the tea too.
That
I
is
love a
really
bitch
the
with red
truth.
hair.
That is really, really the truth.
You had to. With that
Yeah.
big 3, bitch, come on.
Yeah.
Let
I
him
did
know.
blonde for about 2 weeks, and I was like, this is actually the worst.
Yes.
The worst lifestyle I could imagine for myself.
It's literally the worst life, and it's expensive as shit.
Yeah. Oh,
My God, yeah.
I tried to do it. I was blonde, and it was cute. It was fine. It was an at-home blonde. So give it some grace.
No, and you're real. And you're real.
I fucked up a root touch-up. This lady gets me in for an emergency. She is renting out a space. She is a hair stylist, but also a Reiki healer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we
And-
needed
you.
both.
And she heals my shit from 7 p.m. to 1 in the morning. And it was crystal ice blonde. And it was like $400. It was terrible.
Well, and that was the Reiki too.
It was the Reiki.
That
It was
was
the
the
Reiki.
Reiki
She
too.
did clear out my energy centers.
And that's real as fuck. You kind of
Yeah.
give that. Are you like giving spiritual teas?
You know what? I'm open.
Okay,
I'm
Okay,
open.
okay.
And I do listen to the astrology girls.
Right.
I don't read my own horoscope because that will make me lose it.
Right.
Genuinely
For
lose
sure.
it.
I see you on that. I see you.
But when they say it's retrograde and shut your mouth, I will absolutely shut my mouth.
No, and I fear, I feel you on that because I feel like for me in my house, it's also been giving like, all I'm saying is, I'm not gonna go in and like predetermine something, like I'm not gonna be like, guys, oh my God, it's about to be a full moon, like we about to turn up.
Right.
Like, yes, I'm gonna do my little thing, y'all know, whatever. We talk about that shit, but I will say, like, for example, this last like couple weeks, there was like the Gemini full moon. I had no idea, like didn't keep up. Literally was genuinely feeling like Heath Ledger's Joker for about 4 days, to the point to where I genuinely was like, am I like I was just like, what the fuck
What
what's
is
going
it?
on? Yeah, like I literally was like, I can do anything, bitch. Like I'm about to run the street, like let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Woke up after literally a night of like laying in my bed, like, y'all gonna have to put me down, bitch. Like I literally, I was chained to the bed like a werewolf. Like y'all gonna have to like sedate me. Like I
Right.
don't know.
Put me in the box.
Real bad.
me in
the
Hurry. Like I was like, I'm telling y'all for your own good. Woke up the next morning, my friend was like, damn, that Gemini full moon was crazy last night, huh? I was like, and y'all right again. And y'all right again.
And y'all right again.
They be right sometimes. A lot of times.
Hike.
But anyway, I'm like, listen, you know, y'all know the spiel, like,
Y'all get
real
it.
bad. But
We be in the
girl that shut
the
me shook
stew.
up. Okay, but we're loving the Leo.
Yeah.
I'm like, do we know any Leos?
Yeah.
we do know Leos.
Well,
huh?
here's the
My
thing.
roommate's a Leo.
Yeah,
a
mine
lot of
is
them are
too.
terrible. And I feel like people should be allowed to say that.
Okay.
I will be the first to say, I think y'all should be allowed to say some of the Leos in y'all's lives are the worst people in the entire world. And that's just the truth.
And that's per, yeah.
Yeah, that's completely okay.
Loving.
I don't think I know y'all signs actually.
Oh, well.
If it's private, it's
No.
private.
Oh, no,
absolutely
Okay.
not.
Okay.
No, at this point we've keyed too hard. Like I'm like, yeah.
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 No, I'm a Capricorn sun, Taurus moon, Libra rising.
Leo rising.
Libra rising. Libra
I
rising.
love
Libra
that.
rising.
No, real bad.
Yes.
And with pride, like keep y'all head up, y'all crown falling. I'm a Gemini sun and a Scorpio moon and a Libra rising. Hi, like hey, couch cam. No, real bad. And it gives.
Yeah. I have to be honest though, I've genuinely never had a problem with anybody based on their sign.
No,
It's
real.
based on their sign and being a man.
Okay.
And that's where we get into it.
That-
Because when Gemini men pipe up, I'm like, go ahead and pipe back down.
And
right.
Because you're not
the
talking
fuck-
for all of us, my love.
Right.
Like, unfortunately.
I mean, truly, every time I've fought with a Cancer woman, a Pisces woman, I've always been like, I see why it's happening and I
Yes.
completely understand.
Yes.
yeah, real.
And then I feel like with men, it's all just diabolical.
Well, and I feel like it's also has to do with like how evolved you are.
Right.
As well, but like like men who are fire signs get me
Really scary.
turned the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
Sag men piss me off because I'm like,
That's what
Stop.
everyone says.
stop talking. Sorry, I don't like Sag men. Like they literally keep talking like their shit. Enough. Cut
Have
it.
either of y'all ever dated a Pisces man?
No, but something in me,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
in me's up for it.
Up for it?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I hear so much about it, and I'm
Low
like,
key, I like live for it. Oh.
No way. Oh, you were. Wait, you had a good experience?
Well, low key.
You weren't cast into the fire?
Well, no, girl.
thrown into the water, like literally.
Thrown
Right.
into the
Real
water.
bad,
And they
real
tried to
bad.
put my head underneath and keep me there. And I was like, okay, that was a funny ass joke.
What's this game called?
No, literally. What is going on? And they tried to put my head under again. And I'm
Wait,
like,
who the fuck is a Pisces? Don't say it. Mouth it. Oh, really?
yes, girl.
Oh.
Yes.
Never
Yes.
again. No! Never for me.
No.
Never.
No. Oh,
Keep saying it till you believe it, my love. Well, would you like to share your experience, or like what's tea? We just don't love.
So here's the thing. Actually, well, and again, I was actually kind of the crazy one at the end of it.
And that's real.
But
And honestly, points for that.
but it's like, what drove you there?
so here's
Yeah.
what
You
happened.
know what I mean?
And if you see this, no hard feelings. I'm just gonna air your shit out without saying your name, and that's fine. But it was like 3 weeks. Like I actually did go a
Real.
little crazy. But it was sweet, it was fun, it was cute. And then yeah, we went like another 3 weeks. And I remember he asked this question. He goes, if we stopped dating, could we still be friends? And nothing in my head, I was like 20. I was like,
Oh,
that's like so sweet of you to ask that. I genuinely dumb as rocks. Like,
No, you're
Well,
not.
no, but that's
truly-
real because 20 is like you literally just started living a life
Yeah.
with the consciousness, and it's like I'm gonna believe what y'all say. Like what?
anything. I'm gonna take it at face value.
Yeah, I would have been like, that's so sweet.
And we dated for 3 more weeks. And then he was like, yeah, I haven't really been into it. And I was like, that's crazy. That's actually the wildest thing I've ever heard. But then I like freaked out and I don't know, I kind of got it back. But
I would crash out.
yeah,
I would crash out
I
crazy. What
did.
are
It
you
was,
talking about?
yeah.
Good, and as you should.
Yeah.
You should, yeah.
Because that shit
Yeah.
would have literally had me hanging from monkey bars. Like, what?
No, because that's like
Running
a
up and down the
crazy thing to
street,
say.
No.
Like, yeah, that's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, I would literally be putting mashed potato packets, like instant mashed potato
Thank
packets
you. On the lawn.
In the yard,
yeah.
salting
Yeah.
the garden.
Real
Yeah,
bad.
like,
Salting the
everything.
I'd be acting a foolio.
Wow,
Like,
Yeah.
a
wow,
foolio.
wow. That is
Yeah.
that is a little bit
That's
No, it
nasty.
was a lot. It was really, because that's the thing with, I feel like with the Pisces man, it's never funny. It's just.
I remember I had a Pisces friend who was a boy. And we used to like kick it, you know, we were like, oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the only experience I've really had with like a Pisces man, I saw him and I'll never forget. He was like fucking with my other friend, like they were dating or whatever. And he was being low-key like difficult, if I remember correctly. Like she, tale as old as time. But she was like, let's run it. And he was like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like I don't know. And I went to his apartment one time and he was like laying on his couch with headphones on, eyes closed like this. And I like walked up and I was like, hey, like, what's up, you good? He was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like really in my feelings about the whole situation.
Oh my God, I'll kill you. I'll
No, because
stab
why
you.
are we watching TV on your couch and you have us in there?
It's a lot.
Like
for
I
me.
was like,
I don't like antics. I don't like acting. I don't.
and nothing
I
was
don't
funny.
like Shakespeare.
Nothing was
it's
funny.
not cute
Yeah.
to me.
Well, and it was crazy because I was like, well, this situation kind of calls for laughter, but like he just was not like it was not funny.
It was not funny at all. It was
and I
very
like,
serious.
okay. It was actually,
and
very
I'm not gonna take it
serious.
serious at all. Yeah.
Girl. With the beats on in the living room. If you
Yeah.
was really trying to be savage, you'd be in your room. Don't do that.
Alone.
Don't alone.
Where nobody can see it.
Alone.
Yes.
Don't do that.
And at the
Don't do
same
that.
time, I feel like I have to give grace because I'm like all fire and air. So sometimes the water sign behavior, it's just foreign to me.
Yeah.
It's just very
And that's
foreign.
real. That's real.
But it's like,
Yes.
you know what? I just have to. What did you say? I can't get out of my head. You said crystal orbs.
No, it's giving crystal orbs because
Right.
that's literally, as y'all know, like that's my goal for 2025
Right.
is to literally become, like I want y'all to be able to tell me. I mean, y'all can tell me anything and I'd be like, work, bitch. But I want to literally see like sandals and sundress in the club and just not even think about it. Like I just want to be like, yeah.
I don't know if I can
You
go
know
that
what I'm
far.
saying? That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to.
I'm not
achieve.
call-
Okay, I see.
You
That's
know
like
what I'm
that's
saying?
a deep
Crystal
benchmark.
orb. Yeah, it's
right.
giving very much like hand goes through me. Like I'm just like,
Yes.
girl, I don't care.
Ephemeral, like
Yeah.
truly non-physical being of
Exactly.
light.
That's
Right,
like the
right,
goal.
right, right. Yeah.
But you know, it definitely takes work. It takes work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not on my list. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I don't feel called to that in the slightest, like at all.
No.
There is nothing that calls
And
me
that's
to
why
that
we work.
lifestyle.
And
Well,
that's why we work.
Because you know what? I think a healthy dose of being judgmental is actually good for people.
Oh,
I
for
really
sure.
do.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
And
agree
I
with
just, the sundress in the club is too far for me. Yeah. It's too far. But you know what? I don't know. I mean, if you look good, then like literally what am I going to say? Because if I walked into the club in a sundress, it would be like, where did this lady escape from? You know what I mean? So
yeah. No, and I feel that, and I just feel like, you know, it's almost a selfish mission because I think I'm trying to like eliminate any judgment that would like mirror back onto myself.
Right.
Because I could only hope to
Yeah.
be the girl who's in a sundress and sandals in the fucking bar, like,
and what are you going
and
to do?
what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do about it?
Because I'd be in that bitch like, I came from something. Like, I would know, like, girl, I didn't ask. Like, I'm like, no, I came from a picnic. Okay,
It's a
like,
day to
whatever.
night sundress.
It's a day to night. It's a day to night, bitch. It's
Well,
a day to night.
and if she puts the blazer over it.
If she put a kitty cat,
Right.
Then maybe we
Girl,
could talk.
thank you.
Then maybe we could talk.
And then
That's
I
what
might
wanna
look you in
do.
the eyes. Come on.
I might look you in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Thank
very
you.
that. It's very that. But you know,
Girl.
it's there. It's there. I ain't gonna
Y'all
hold
get
you.
it? Y'all get
And
it?
sometimes I think things. You know what I mean? But
Oh.
you know,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, it's
like-
true. Yeah, I'm very quick to I'm very quick to express my opinions as fuck, but
And we love.
yeah. I think that more has to do with like watching reality TV. And just like
Yes.
you know what I mean? Like I be unloading the clip Cray, like sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I like unload it too much and I'm like, oh my God.
But that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
And they're acting for you to do that.
Yes.
Do y'all get into Real Housewives?
No,
Oh my
and
God,
I need
that's like
to
the
girl.
one that we don't watch.
Girl. And you
Literally.
because you know if I did, I would never be the same.
A
would be
changed
over.
person, a changed woman.
I did when the whole tea was going down with like someone in Salt Lake City going to jail and
Jennifer.
yes,
Jennifer
Jennifer
Shaw.
Shaw. Yes, Miss Jenny. Miss Jennifer Shaw.
Right.
Girl, that episode though of like when she's like the feds are coming for her.
And she leaves.
And she literally
She's like,
leaves.
I'm going home.
Girl, she gets
What?
it's genuinely one of the best episodes of reality TV just period ever. Like
Yeah.
pretty much she's in trouble for something. I don't really know what, but she gets a call from someone. This is all on TV. They're like about to go on a trip. They're like going on a party bus. She gets a call and she's just like, oh, I have to go. Like I can't remember what she says, but she's like, I have to go.
Yeah.
Leaves. And then the police come or something, right?
Oh, surround the bus.
Surround the bus.
And they come, I believe, if I'm correct, they come on the bus.
They
and
do.
They
What
say,
did she do?
oh, what was it?
I don't, she was like scamming old people or something.
Well, that's what all of them do.
Yes.
And
Oh, wow.
that is the crazy part. all of those women, does not matter the city, criminals. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Believe it.
But I have to say they come back from prison and I love them. And that's
Yes.
terrible. But
No, that's wrong.
the Jersey one, Teresa,
redemption.
Miss Table Flip.
Oh,
Oh no.
I haven't seen it.
That one goes back. Yeah.
Yes, back, and she's still on. It's like 20 years later, and she is still working.
I mean, at that point, it's just like,
yeah,
That would literally be my dream, to be a real housewife.
that is
well, we can make that happen.
end of career goals for me. I
No,
want to like fade
same.
out for a while.
Yes.
have people forget, and then show back up silver.
Guys,
No,
y'all bitches should
straight
literally,
the
like,
fuck
we just
up.
need to start planning now because what it really gives is like, that's a whole generation.
It is, well, and you don't even have to be married now.
Well,
You don't have to be a housewife. It's not. It's actually
Gee.
real businesswomen of
Right.
Beverly Hills or whatever city. All of those girls are divorced.
I'm like,
Every single one
well,
of them.
Can they do
That's
like
real.
Silver Lake or something like that?
and see, that's the thing I was literally about to say. Like, that's the thing about reality TV is none of them, and y'all know I just be saying shit. So if you go on fact check me, I'm sorry, okay? Nobody want to come fuck with Gen Z, and nobody want to come fuck around in LA, except the ultimatum this season.
But why are they filming in Arizona?
Well, because they can't film out here. They can't film
I'm
out here,
like-
and it really, like, you know, I just think that there's a market to be missed. Like, all that we have is literally like Jubilee. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be
Nectar.
up to reality TV because they don't want to come fuck with us over here. They don't.
They don't. Because if they did,
Because if they did,
I'd
we would
be
turn up on live.
Girl, I'd be running the circuit crash.
Right.
No, and that's what I
Right,
was thinking too.
right.
Because I was like, if they ran I think this every season of Love Is Blind. I'm like, do you watch Love Is Blind?
I don't.
Do you know the tea about her though?
Here's the thing. That's gonna get me too mad if I watch that because they had that man who was asking that questions about the boat and stuff. They had him on House of Villains.
House of Villains, my love.
Do y'all get in?
I don't play about Miss New York, and I don't play about Candy Muse either.
Okay, I'm not caught up on the new one. I'm not caught up on the new one.
No type. I've literally been watching on TikTok, so I can't even say too much.
Just clip after clip.
I've been watching. I'd be
It'll
like
come
this,
when it
Damn
comes.
it. It'd be like clip 567. I'm like, okay, well, what happens? Like what?
What's next?
No, but
Girl.
Love Is Blind is giving. Well, first of all, Love is not blind.
At all.
Y'all bitches. Well,
They
it's
figured out.
blind in a couple states. I'll tell you that. But it would be blind for me too. Sorry. Well, I'm just saying. But it's definitely not blind in Los Angeles. And the whole tea is like, they go on the show, they date in these pods, so you don't see each other. You
Right.
talk, you be dating. And then you come out of the pods, when you match with somebody, you get engaged immediately. Then they send
No
you
choices.
to like
No.
well,
Well, you
because
made your choice
connected-
in the
You
pod,
connected
yeah.
to the wall, my love. So then you come out the pod, you see each other for the first time, big reveal. You can always tell who's doomed from the start because love is not fucking blind. and
Because they
keep
be
trying to tell us
seeing,
it's
they be
blind.
seeing their man like.
And there's a face drop.
No.
Because that's the clip that I always see, the face
It'd
drop.
be in the eyes. It'd be in
Like,
the eyes, and we'd be like, ooh, y'all not making
An
it.
emptiness. It is that, and that is a type of pain I have never seen. I think that is a new emotion. I genuinely think Love Is Blind husband reveal is a new low for some people.
Because it's not, it was just not in God's will.
Is that
It
a
wasn't
legally binding marriage? Like for real? For
Oh,
real?
they be fucking. Okay, well, here's the tea.
Yes.
Let me take you all the way
When-
because the
if they,
girlies
like-
don't usually know. The girlies
Sorry.
don't know about her lore. Sorry, no. you're
No,
good.
I'm like, yes.
So they take them out the pods, engaged fully. Put them in Cabo, Sandals,
Yeah, they go on a
Jamaica, like
honeymoon.
whatever. Like they go on this honeymoon for a week. They see if they
Jamaica.
pee. Then they said, let's go sicker, nastier. Take them out, put them in their own apartment together, my love. Oh, let's go sicker, nastier. Then they take them, put them back in their own fucking apartments. They all have to meet each other's parents and shit. Real bad.
So 90 Day Fiance, but way worse.
Way worse. Then get
Yes.
even sicker. Because this is when it was like, okay, whoever wrote this in the meeting, they should be like, yeah, take him out the back. Like, we're
Right.
putting two in you. You're evil. They put them on, they make them go through with the wedding. They try on their dresses, kiki, coo. Get to the altar. That's when they say yes or no. You literally either say I do or you don't.
That's despicable.
And some people don't even show up on the wedding day.
No,
And
real
I
bad.
wouldn't. And I'm sorry.
I would because the crafties and the dress, like I'd literally be like, ah! Like all your friends come, like I'd be like, what? And then I'd get to the altar and get my heart broken. I'd literally have to get, Happy New Year. Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy
Love and
New Year,
light, love and
crystal
light.
orbs.
Very crystal
Crystal
orbs.
And
orbs.
clusters too. Can we do clusters too?
Clusters and
Okay,
clusters.
perfect.
But that's the vibe. So I'm like, would you go on or what's tea?
Oh my God, no. There is no way in hell. There's no fucking way in hell. I am telling you, I would catch a whiff. I would be on a reality TV set. I would catch a whiff that they're like, we're going to make this girl look stupid. The whole set is getting burned down. I'm not doing it.
See,
I'm not
they
doing
don't even
it.
have to do that. And that's what's fucked up is like Love Is Blind, like the ultimatum. They fully rely on you.
On you. And just the openness.
Yeah, they rely on your vulnerability. They're taking advantage.
Do y'all believe in the edit? Like the villain edit? Do you believe in that or do you
It depends. For me, it depends on what. Like, I'm a Drag Race like watcher down, and those motherfuckers be in there on the remix. Like, I'm like, girl, like they be hella cutting shit. Like, oh, her makeup on, her makeup off, her makeup back on. Like, I'm like, girl, y'all be
They be cutting
doing
shit crazy.
They be cutting shit cray.
Like I definitely, that's the one thing with reality TV. Like the more I've watched it, the more I've like recognized the cuts of like outfits different, setting different, background different. Like, so then I'm like, okay, like the context in which, but for the most part, I'm someone who like this past season of Love is Blind, the person who was like everyone's villain was not my villain.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, I'm gonna keep my shit.
And I think
to
that's the
myself.
tea too, is like, obviously you watch everything with a grain of salt of like, you don't see everything, you don't flesh it out. So like, yes, I guess I do kind of believe in the edit of it all, but I also believe in like the mass. It's also like we're a culture of commentators at this point.
Right.
And so when everybody started talking gaga, I'd be like, wait, are they the villain? Like, I'd be like, I didn't like read
You have
it
to
like
question,
that.
yeah.
Like it's giving that. I mean, obviously, yes, it is like edited and stuff, but I think like things like Love is Blind or like The Ultimatum, like I do think they rely heavily on the people.
Right.
But I
For
guess that's
sure.
the edit too. Even who you're picking is the edit.
Girl,
Yeah.
because there be some people on that show that I'm like, send them home.
Right. Or like Love Island, for example. Oh no. Like what edit? Like they literally be like, how about 256 episodes? I'm like, okay, perfect.
They said that for sure.
Real bad.
This is my thing though. I don't, and this is actually why I like House of Villains so much, because I like that they took the onus of being like, whatever, let's get meta or something. But like the number one thing, okay, first of all, Deal or No Deal Island. Have y'all heard of this?
No.
Deal or
Put
No
me on,
Deal.
Put me on.
It's not good. But they show all of these shows. They'll do all these shows, and without fail, somebody shows up first episode, their first little interview, and they go like, "Oh, I'm planning to be the villain. Oh, this is my plan of action. This is how I'm gonna play the game. Da 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 da. I've done Survivor before. It's like I don't want to see you here. I want somebody."
That's how I felt with Traders, but Traders was like tea.
Was it good?
It's
I've heard it's
you
really
watch
good.
the second season. I didn't watch the first one, so I can't speak to the first one. The second season is so fucking good because the concept is brilliant. It's like all these people, like you have real housewives scamming,
Yes.
being treacherous as fuck. Then
And
you
they
have
will.
like people from The Bachelor, Bachelorette. You have people from Survivor who had to do whatever they had to do to survive on an island.
Yeah.
It's like, who can you trust in the house type shit.
Yeah.
That's tea.
And the housewives in that season,
Oh,
Phaedra,
Phaedra.
that's my diva.
Yeah.
That's diva.
Yeah.
Because she, oh my God, it's literally the best show ever. But you should
Phaedra
watch it.
was. I don't know if she's still on. I haven't kept up with Atlanta in a while, but she was dangerous
She,
when she was on that
girl,
show.
she went on Traders and fucking said, bitch,
no.
what?
They brought Phaedra. I know they brought Phaedra into Atlanta. They were like, we need somebody who's going to keep the script interesting.
Oh,
for sure.
I could only imagine. I mean, like, addicted to her.
Yeah.
Simply addicted to her.
Yeah.
Well, she's too good.
That's gaggy.
Yes.
But I don't know. I need people who are like way too excited to be on TV for the first time.
Yes.
Like that's the magic.
yes.
That's what I
Well,
need.
and you need to tap in on the love shows, I fear. And I say this understanding that it is so exploitative, but like I think that's what has that shit so that's what keeps it real and raw in some
Yeah.
ways. Like, of course you have the girlies who show up and I'm like, okay, it's giving you're here to like, I don't know, like you girl, like your IMBD is up or whatever. But like ultimately it's the reliance upon like the very human, the very like raw instinct of like wanting love that be having bitches on this shit, like throwing it down. Like the ultimatum be having me like, you know what?
Girl, that shit's
If y'all want to
fucking-
go ahead and pack it up, y'all could go ahead and pack it up. This is the first like straight season I've watched, and
They're-
do you know about the ultimatum?
Never heard of her.
Oh,
Girl.
Never
my
met her.
love. Oh, my
Worsa.
love.
Worsa.
It's literally about, and see, not too much on this, but it's literally like two couples. They bring together like 6 couples, and the whole premise is like one of them has given the other one an ultimatum. So they'll be like, I want to marry you. They don't want to marry me. Like by the end of this show, we're either gonna get married or we're done.
That sounds genuinely so good for them.
Well, yes.
And their
Well,
relationships.
because hold on. Well, because then they put them in there with these other couples. They all split up. They date around and they get in a trial marriage with somebody else for 2 weeks. And then they come back to their partner for 2 weeks. And then once again, they got them at the altar like, do you do or no?
I don't think that is of God. I
It's
don't think
not.
I can abide
It's really
that.
not.
I will even
Yeah.
do you one better.
really sick.
And it's just like, how would that historically, Has it worked yet?
No, I have genuinely, and I'm talking about like monogamous people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never met a monogamous couple who said, "Oh, I gave him an ultimatum, and then we took a break, and then we got back together," and it was never heard of that happening in my entire
and
life.
mind
Not
you,
once.
during that break, you're literally sleeping with somebody else, like eating with somebody else. Like people be getting on this show, like
They be getting on
don't
this
give
show
a
nasty.
if they make it to the gates, don't give a fuck.
No.
Don't give a fuck if they get to see Jesus Christo.
No, they already bought their
Christo.
ticket down.
Oh, mama.
They're good.
Oh, and they
They're
don't even have
good.
to book it, my love, because you're telling me like this season. Oh my god, like this season they split them hoes up and made new love matches. Like that shit had me like,
They literally, bound for hell type shit.
because
Yeah.
if you could partner with somebody else and they was at the table like, and me and Ben just had a good time. I would have been like, you know what, cut it.
Genuinely turn it off.
Cut
I'm
it.
gonna get up.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna get out of my
getting
chair.
up. I'm getting up.
No, take
Yeah.
my mic. Take
Yeah.
my mic.
Take my mic.
And cut the fucking cameras.
No, and that's why I'm like they would never. Well, this one is run in LA, and it's really sick because
Yeah.
they got fine shit on there. And
They
I'm like,
got
let me
fine
see
shit
his Instagram
now.
now.
Actually, give me a second to find out, and then
Right, let me
Girl.
watch the season
because
let me watch the
I'm hella
season.
seeing fine shit this season.
No, there's fine shit on there, and I'm literally like,
why you bad?
no, why are you bad?
Why are you bad and your shit on the
nice?
rocks? Like
Hey, yo, shit on the rocks. Don't tell a bitch yo shit on the rocks, because I was like,
I said, don't let your munch off the leash, really, but whatever.
well, the girls want an ultimatum, my love,
I guess.
and I'm like,
give it to him.
Do y'all get into Below Deck?
spill.
I've clocked the YouTube tea. Like, girl, one thing about my YouTube watches is I be literally watching like clips of reality TV.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Very.
Okay, so we don't tune in for like a full episode.
No, I haven't, but there's been like
Okay.
shit that I've seen gone down on below the dick.
What's the tea? Are they on a shit?
It must be something about being on a boat, like seismic waves from the ocean.
Oh, for sure.
Girls take about 4 weeks, and then it gets genuinely serious warfare in that boat. It gets
What's
really
like the goal?
So they just work on
yeah.
It's like if you took the crew at Chili's, put them on a boat, and then now we have a TV show.
Oh my God.
And so first of all, you go back to earlier seasons because there's a magic in like older reality TV.
For sure.
All of them
For sure.
completely unaware.
Actafolio.
I thought nobody was gonna watch that shit.
Like deeply
yeah.
foolish.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
like you gotta think the boat show. It's 2007. I'm on the boat show. No one is gonna see this. Lo and behold, I'm watching it.
On
Almost
Tubi,
15
like-
years later.
Yes.
Literally,
Yeah.
like archival footage.
And I remember I tuned into a random episode, random season. This girl completely crashes out. They fire 2 people. She destroys the kitchen and she works on the boat, fully works on the boat, takes off her clothes, jumps ship, and swims to another boat. And they get her on the boat and then they bring her back and they're like, can you finish your shift? And she fully finishes her shift. And then they're like, okay, well, next episode. Like it was insane. It was magic. It was literally lightning in a bottle.
That's real as fuck.
That
Because
is
Time on a
like
Boat would have me
all
jumping
you
ship,
could
too.
hope for when you watch reality TV.
No, you have to imagine everyone on the crew sitting there and being like, I am truly going to be a rich man.
Oh.
Like, this is it for me.
Oh my gosh, that's how I feel with 1,000-Pound Sisters, Tammy and Amy. Like, first I watched it and I was just really just trying to feel anything. Like, I just was taking a chance on these 2 sisters.
Right.
Right.
They somehow managed to create some of the best reality TV I've ever seen in me whole entire life.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
literally so fucking good.
Cinema magic.
Like, to the point where now I'm like, oh, like the season finale is actually coming out today. And I'm like, oh, I'm caught up. Like, I'm ready. Like,
yeah.
Gag.
it's fucking tea. But no, that's how I literally feel about 1,000-Pound Sisters. Like, you would not even believe what has happened on that show. Like, it's
The girls.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
No, and those are divas down.
Like, divas as fuck. But like, that's how I felt watching that show. Like, every fucking episode, I'm like, oh my God, wow. Like, that was just, whoa. Nothing else
Yeah.
can happen. Something else worse happens. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Indeed, every time it compounds.
Yeah.
yes.
And that is truly the magic of it. And that's why I like to see people on there, no plan, no forethought.
Just
yes.
vibes.
Just
A
vibes.
truly instinctual action.
Yeah.
take your clothes off and jump off the boat.
Yeah.
Every single time.
That's like
is-
reality.
that
in
is
its
what I
rawest
wanna
form.
see.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Agreed.
That is too good.
That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
I need to clock in.
I do need y'all to get into it. And then newer seasons, anything, this is going to be the one piece of advice, anything with Aisha on it. And Aisha, if you see this, I love you.
That's
And I just
We
want to put
love
that
you.
out there.
girl, they gonna
Thank
get you on
you.
the boat, girl. Oh,
I don't want to be on the boat. I
like,
don't want
they
to be
about
on the
reach out, and be
boat.
like, "Hey, you want to get on the boat?" Like,
I don't trust a boat. I'm
Oh,
going to say
really?
that.
Me neither.
Fundamentally can't trust a boat.
100% with you, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how big. Would
Yeah.
you, like, y'all wouldn't do a cruise or anything like that?
The only thing is like I went to Disney the other day and rode the Millennium Falcon ride, where it's like a fake ship that you're on, and almost Yakimo City, like Yak City, bitch, Yak City,
Yak
bitch,
City, yeah.
in the whole entire like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
so
me
I
too.
just feel like if I went on a cruise, like you would deadass have to sedate me. Like my brain
Yeah.
function would be
Yeah.
at 15%.
No, for sure.
I just feel like it's like, it can't be good to have that many people in one container, in one singular container.
Yeah.
And then you put a buffet and a water slide, and they're like
And a
20
bar.
feet
and
apart.
an open bar.
And an open bar, like, okay.
It's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
And having to sleep like under, like, it just don't really like.
Below deck.
That just don't really make sense with my feng shui personally.
Well, and did y'all hear about? And this is the thing. I don't care that it was one out of a million cruises that have happened. Y'all heard about that one
Carnival?
cruise ship?
With the shit.
What happened?
You remember when Carnival was like stranded and they was like shitting on each other? And
No.
The boat.
That's how rumors start. I'm like, they were like shitting on each other. It was crazy. Like, but that was like the whole thing is like the toilets were like fucking up or
First
something.
thing to go. First thing to go. You cut. The power cut out. Turns out, first thing the power does on the boat is make the toilet work. And so the toilet is overflowing, and they're like, "Y'all are gonna have to pee upstairs on the." I won't pee in front of somebody. Needless to say, it got bad. It got bad, and they're just floating.
Well, why didn't like they get rescued?
I don't. It was like a whole thing, and I feel like that was like during COVID. No,
Was
can you look
it?
it up for us real quick? Sorry.
I'm just
No,
Yeah.
literally.
Okay.
I
Is
believe
there,
they
like-
call it
when
poop
was it?
cruise.
Yeah, they did. No, they did. They did.
poop cruise.
Poop cruise.
Yeah, it's truly poop cruise.
No, they was stranded for a minute.
2013.
2013. Damn.
See?
That was a long time ago.
Was there a second one?
No, because I'm like, there was one more recent, right?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. No?
Probably so.
Poop cruise part
Well,
2.
the only reason was because I remember bitches were stranded and I could have swore people were making TikToks on the cruise when they were stranded. That's the only reason why I thought it was like, but maybe that's not the poop cruise.
Maybe
Girl.
not.
Well, there was a different scenario where there was like a boat going under a bridge and like it was a tour bus and like the poop leaked out onto
Oh,
I'm
Dave Matthews
no.
Band. Yes. They call that poop gate.
Poop gate. Guys, no, that would have made me
That would've-
self-eliminate,
yeah,
unfortunately.
pissed me
Yeah.
off. Cry.
I'm a little too I'll be jumping the gun on shit like that.
Yeah. No boats.
No
No,
boats.
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 I'll settle for a ferry, but I won't like
They be
it.
putting roller coasters and shit on that shit, and then they be like, guys, it's safe. I'm like,
No, it is not.
I don't
I'm
know.
just
You're
like-
lying.
No, thank you.
No, thank
Yeah.
you.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I love the ocean as a concept, but as something to like be playing in, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
she played about that shit.
No.
But I could do a cruise though.
Okay.
Really?
It comes all the way back around. I
After
hate
all
that,
that.
hate that, but I could do a cruise. I'm like, okay.
But actually, like, I'm open. Yeah.
No, I'm open. And I'm loving
Someone
that for
who
you.
works at a cruise, I'm like watching this. I'm like, no, I would be open.
No, I'm down. Like, please.
No, like we could do a cruise and like vlog it, but it's just like, y'all would be mad when I'm literally like, yeah, so.
Okay, I feel like with the right people, it would be a good time. I'm gonna go with like family.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Like I could
Never.
go with my tightest crew, but like my family, like someone would go overboard for show.
Yeah, that's real.
What I will say, if I had to do it, I actually could do it specifically and only with my boyfriend's mom. Her and I go actually crazy together.
Wait,
I could
that's
do a
so
cruise with her.
sweet.
That's
I love that.
I could do a cruise with her. I still wouldn't like it though. I would have to
Yeah.
be drunk that whole
Yeah.
underneath the rug drunk
Yes.
the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
And I
just,
think
like,
that's
blacked out the whole
what
time.
they rely.
Yeah.
They
They
rely
kind of
on that
do.
experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because isn't it like you pay your ticket and you can have whatever
It's
you
all
want?
inclusive, and that's what I live for.
Well, and that's the part
Yeah.
that tears, but it's like, see, that's why they be having bitches contained because they're like, we're gonna have to put y'all out to sea.
Well, and it's also it's like it's all inclusive, but y'all are gonna gladiator fight over the crab legs, and we're gonna watch,
that's
and I don't like
crazy.
Heavy on
that.
I, yeah.
I didn't know y'all.
I don't play about a crab
See,
leg.
maybe I need to do more cruise research.
I mean, the girlies who
I
feel
was
like you're
looking at like the
good.
Virgin Voyages. Isn't that like a bougie one?
I have no idea.
You ever heard,
It's
what is
just
it,
like a big
Princess?
Yes.
In the river, in like the fjord or
That's what-
something?
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I've heard those are genuinely sexy.
See, that's what I mean.
And I do love branding. I'm like, princess. Okay, I could do that. Well, yes, I could do
It's
that.
on
I could do
brand.
that. I could
It
do
works
that.
for my,
Yeah.
Yeah, it works
Yeah.
for the fantasy.
That's
like,
what I
seriously,
mean,
Like,
like-
all,
right.
Princess Cruise. That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Carnival. I'm like, y'all ain't serious.
And that's what I mean. Like it's a circus.
It's
I
giving
don't do
circus.
clowns.
It's giving buffoonery.
I don't
I do
do
not
clowns.
do
It's very much
clowns.
circus.
Yeah. Because if you're
No.
gonna be dumb, you better be tough. Like I just can't do that shit.
And
at
I'm
all.
not tough enough for the possibilities on a boat.
No,
I'm just
very.
not.
We could do that same vibe, just like not at a boat, at like a cabin
Yeah.
or like something like that. You know what I mean?
At home.
At home.
At home.
At home.
I could drink and put on a face mask at home.
Honestly, the all-inclusive like resorts though do tear.
They
Like,
do.
They
They
do.
do.
With, like,
do.
The little ocean, the little pool, little open bar like that. I'm like, I could get down. I could
That
clown.
speaks
I
to
could
me.
clown.
And
Yeah.
you kind of think about it, that's like the predecessor of you get like the base subscription,
Right.
but then inside the sushi restaurant, that's an extra charge. And that's the upgraded subscription.
Yeah.
You know, the premium.
I did go to this place in Jamaica though, like years ago, that like they were literally like whatever you want.
Which one?
Like in the restaurants, they were like whatever. Oh, I have no idea. It was a family trip.
oh, okay.
So I was
Got
like, just
you.
let me know what time I gotta be at Southwest.
Right.
Like, you know, it was very that
Right,
energy.
right,
but like
right.
that shit had me like, with my friends, we could get wasa. You know what I'm saying? We could do wasa here.
Girl, yes. I'm gonna get
So-
my hair braided on the beach. I'm gonna get cornrows on the beach.
With the beads at the bottom, like giving like 10-year-old white girl.
Hella
in
at dinner,
Mexico.
like just
You know,
this side of
like-
my head braided.
Yeah. Yep.
No, real bad, real bad.
Beginning of the
Okay,
school year,
really?
you'd always know who was on vacation.
Girl, right, right.
No, and like loving them.
loving. Damn. Well, us
I'm like us talking
running
about
through
75 different things. Yeah,
straight the fuck
y'all
up.
can enjoy this 24-hour stream we just filmed.
Y'all have fun, eat it up.
No, real bad. Neighborhood watch. We do a neighborhood watch, which
Okay.
is something that we like just leave with the girls to like, you know, what do you want them to see, hear?
Just like a
do?
thing, a piece of media.
Yeah, it could be
Yes.
media. It could be a thing. If you
It could
want,
be a,
you know?
yeah, it could be a thing. It could be a
Yeah,
song. It could be
yeah.
a show. It could
Okay.
anything.
I'm gonna run through it.
Yes.
Real Housewives, Beverly Hills, both of you as well.
This is
Yes.
gonna inspire me.
And I'll keep up. And I'll check in.
No, and
Thank
you talking to me.
And
So-
do.
Right.
Because I've been eating a pop quiz real bad, yeah.
And you know what? Actually, that's it. I need y'all to watch Beverly Hills Housewives.
I'll lock in.
Yeah.
Is there like just start from scratch?
No.
Okay.
Although there's a season they bring a Wiccan lady on, a goth Wiccan housewife. I am not kidding. She is the worst. Her husband, the most allegedly mobbed up man you've ever seen in your life in a crazy way. Like Italian cross necklace I don't know. Anyways, we'll skip over that. Beverly Hills Housewives.
Beverly Hills Housewives.
Y'all heard it here first. Y'all
Yeah.
heard it
Okay,
here
fine.
first.
Okay, fine. No, now I got
Yeah.
time. Like we could run it up. Do you have something? I hardly didn't think about none.
I hella didn't think about none, but let me think.
Mm.
Give me two. Give me two.
Let's see. Damn, what have I been watching? I already said the ultimatum, but I fear they just tore like so crazy. Honestly, shout out Brian on the couch. Don't whine at me, girl. We spent 2 hours last night watching Nectar's videos of what it would be like 30 guys shoot their shot at one girl or whatever.
Oh.
I'm sorry. They ate so bad. Like I was watching that shit like they ate.
They ate?
And I'm just like, this is my plea. This is my manifestation. Jubilee Nectar, if you just like want like girls to come on and host, like, you know, they have their established hosts, but I'm just like, I think we would eat that. I
I would be scared.
It was very cunty.
I could host.
I'm
I could
not scared.
host.
I'm ready to do it. I could
Okay.
host that. I could
we
host that.
could host it. We could host it.
No, because that should have me like. I think they
that
would have to
down.
do a lot of editing to
Yeah.
be fair, because some of the things like it was giving like, guys, I'll shut the fuck up after this. So they'll have one guy, or like in this case it was one girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll have like chairs, 30 guys sat in a chair, right? They bring the girl out, they count to 3, you have to get up and like get into a line to like try to like shoot your shot at her basically, type shit. And this one guy got up, ripped his shirt off, and ran and stood at her like this. and I would have been like, ah! Like I would have been like, ah! Like as a host, I like that would have pissed me off.
No, I was
That would
gonna
actually
say it.
piss
I
me
was
off.
like, are we about to say we like this? Because
Well,
that.
no, and here's the real tea too is Nectar. Ooh, and y'all be getting free promo. Y'all be getting free promo. Nectar has this fuck ass app that they've been pushing. You know the little things at the bottom that have like the letters. So we took the test last night. We took the test because Brian put me on. I took the test, and so like every letter like means something. Like it'll be like reflective, like I person, like emotional and open or whatever. And the guy who ripped his shirt off had the audacity to have the tag talking about some reflective, which means you don't talk your problems. You like to keep them internal. I person, physical, which means you like to fuck, but like you're not really too worried about the emotional side, and guarded. I said, put your shirt back on.
Go
you bitch.
home.
Sit
Go
back
home.
down.
Go home.
Because that was
home.
the most. No.
No.
But I would still host it. I would love to host it.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a key. It was
That
a
is
key.
brave.
It was a
Y'all hear
key.
that?
That is
It was a
brave.
key because I'd be like,
I would have cut the cameras. We need to sue him.
no, him specifically though. Like they would have been mad when I had my pepper spray out. Like, oh, sorry, sorry. Like, that shit was scary. He ran up on her a little scary, but
No running
it's a cute little
inside.
tea. That shit is petri dish. Like it's very like
Yeah.
It's very like
Yeah.
it's very real. It's very real.
It's very real.
Anyway.
Okay, I can't lie. Let me think of something.
okay.
Shit, y'all. Shit. Hold on. Let me think of something. Because the one I want to say I can't even say because it's been my past one for the past 3.
We can
boost
embrace
it.
that.
Yeah, you can boost it.
Y'all need to watch Baby Girl, especially now the fuck that it's out.
Are y'all getting into Nosferatu?
Oh, absolutely. I'm getting into Nosferatu. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes. Well, yes. And I
That's
will be
mine.
sad.
Okay.
Fuck the housewives. Nosferatu.
No,
Nos-
and that's tea.
Yeah.
I will
Nosferatu.
absolutely be sad. Real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Okay. Period.
Well, oh my god, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me so
Yes.
much.
Tell the divas where they can
Yes,
find
yes, of
you.
course.
All the
Oh,
things you
yeah.
got
The
going
pod, the
on.
YouTube, what's going on?
Yeah, so I'm on Substack at The Quiet Part.
Wait, loving that.
Yes.
Thank you, Substack.
My podcast is on Patreon and Spotify. It's called Meat Bus.
Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know
Needing
why.
her.
And then, my YouTube is just Poyer, and there's
you.
nothing on it. And we'll see if there's something on it soon.
There's
just
about
gotta
to be
set it up.
something on it.
Yeah,
set it up.
and I
Having
would
it
tell
set
y'all, TikTok, but she's
Well,
Time's
Time's
coming.
a ticking.
well, time's ticking. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll
see.
You know what I mean?
Keep
Thank
it
you
in
so
y'all's
much for coming
thoughts.
on.
Yeah.
You're such a cutie
Oh.
bitch. Loving.
That was
Loving.
everything.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all. You know the vibe. We'll see y'all next
We'll see you
week.
next
Thanks
time.
and Happy New Year. Loving you all. Bye-bye.